Hello. Okay, we're going to turn our phones off and we're going to hit the mat. Nice and quick little boost here. So grab your props. We're going to be using 2 blocks and a strap. So the first thing we're going to do, once we get the camera to focus, good. Here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to come into Adho Mukha Virasana. So we're going to put the toes together, spread the knees nice and wide. If you can't make it all the way down to your belly, go ahead and use your props. And we're going to just take a moment here to just let the day go thus far. So find a little position where you can rest. I'm taking 1 block underneath my sternum and 1 block on my forehead. If you don't need that and you can go all the way down, feel free to do so. Let us just feel our bodies pausing. You've got the forehead on the mat or the block. You're spreading your toes and you're really feeling the support of the mat underneath you. Let your head go. Let the shoulders go. Just take a pause here in the middle of our day. Take your pause. Let's stay here for about 8 more breaths. As you continue to relax, let the breath be savored. Imagine that you're taking in the breath like a piece of chocolate and you're letting the breath really melt into your insides. Let it be soaked into every tissue. When you inhale, take in as deep of a breath as you can. Pause for a moment, savor that breath. Take what you need from it, and then on the exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper into your posture. 3 or 4 more breaths, please. And let it all go. Very nice. From here, take your arms, extend them forward if you're not already, and walk them over to the left. Really try to press the left pinky finger away from the left hip crest. Really feel that isolation through those left intercostal muscles, through the ribs. You could play with turning the palms to face one another. You could even turn the palms to face up. What do you need here? Keep pressing the forehead to the floor. When you're ready, we're going to come back to the neutral line and then walk over to the right. Same thing, about 3 breaths, moving the right pinky finger down to the armpit, down to the top of the right hip. Breathe, 3 breaths. Excellent. Come on back to hands and knees here. We'll pull ourselves up, finding our way to tabletop. Nice and long, healthy spine. Move your blocks out of the way. And let's lift that belly lock. Feel the belly pulling up towards the spine, nice and easy. And we're going to just take that left leg back. Just turn on that hip a little bit. Hamstring curls. Turn the toes to the kneecap and we'll bend. 1 and straighten. and 2, and straighten. 3 more. 3, and 2, and 1. Keep the knee bent. Dip it behind the other knee. Dip together and push. Dip together and push. 3 more. Dip together and 2. Just feel what's happening with that knee if you've been sitting all day. 1, last one here. And some of us will lift that left hand as well. Some of us who feel pretty dynamic can grab that foot if you want to. Whatever's working for you today. Soak in those breaths. Feel the breath moving. 2 more deep breaths. And beautiful. Come back to hands and knees here. Bring your elbows down for dolphin. Before we go to the other side, let's just lift it up and take a nice dolphin pose, letting our good old friend gravity help us. Strong, powerful arms. Go ahead and bring your knees down, and let's move to the second side. Make your adjustments. Here we go. Spread those fingers, taking your right leg up, heel turns on, and hamstring curls. 1, and straighten. And 4, how's the breath? Belly in, moving those hinges. 2, and 1. Good. Keep that knee bent. We're going to dip it behind. 1, together and kick. 4 more. Dip together and kick. 3, and back. 2, last one. Just a little hello for our day. And again, maybe you'll reach the opposite arm. Maybe you'll grab a hold of those toes. Whatever you're needing today. Four, and very nice. Come on out and curl your toes under, and let's go all the way up now, if it feels good for your shoulders, to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. If you'd prefer to do elbows down in dolphin, again, please feel free to do so. And just extend. Two more deep breaths. Just feel yourself turning over, bringing all that fresh blood into the head. One more. And very nice. Let's bring our knees down. So we're going to just check in on our lats here for a moment. Bring your left hip to the floor. If you can, right foot in top of left arch, if that works for you. If it doesn't, feel free to put your legs any way that you want to. And all we're going to do is just tiptoe this left arm out here. And we're going to take this right arm up and over, reach the right rib cage to the ceiling, and then reach the left rib cage to the ceiling. So we're just moving that middle body. Reach big rainbow here and unrainbow. Unrainbow. To reach, spread those muscles. And long, healthy spine. Last one. And now holding here, keep this lift, keep this big opening on the right rib cage, but then drag that left rib cage long too. Your left elbow's right underneath your shoulders and you are reaching out. Keep that length in the spine. And if you wanted to, you could take your right hand and just move the hips away. You could give yourself a little bit of action here, moving the hip crest away as you're spreading those ribs out. 2 more big breaths. and switching it up. Come on up here. Try not to use your hands. Do your best to lift that pelvic floor. Up we go. And if this is not safe for you, please go the other way around, and then down we go. Okay, second side, same thing. We're going to sit up nice and tall, walk the right elbow out, try to stack the shoulder over the elbow, and then inhale, reach it through, and exhale, drop. Big, expansive right ribs, really feel that lifting, and opposite happens. 3 more. Just think about what your bones are doing here. Remember, the bones don't move unless those muscles move them. So here our bones are moving, right? But the muscles are the movers. So what are the muscles doing in order for these bones? Last one. This time we're going to land it. We're going to take it up and over. We're going to come into as big of expression on that left rib cage as we can, but we're going to keep that lift, and we're going to add the big expansive on the right rib cage too. Breathe. You can do whatever you want with that arm. Take it down. Really feel that length you're creating. You could encourage a twist through the middle ribs. 2. Beautiful. Again, trying not to use those hands. Grab the handle in the sky. Lift yourself up. And very nice. Let's come to our backs. Especially if you've been sitting all day, this is going to feel amazing. Da, da, da. Come on down. So really, if you have truly been sitting all day, I want you to take some time here and just pause. If you've been walking a lot today, or you've been on your feet, go ahead and bring your happy baby legs up. But if you've been sitting, I'd love it for you just to sit here for a moment and just notice first, before you move into anything else, how the back is positioned. Do you feel balanced? In some other classes, we've talked about the saggy psoas. We want these muscles that work so hard to be able to relax here from our ribs to the thigh bones. Imagine that that part of your body is really relaxing back. We're going to work some abdominals right now. It's a great way to boost up some energy, and we want to focus that we're really engaging in that area, okay? So from the bottom ribs to the thigh bones, basically. We're going to slide our hands behind our head, and we're going to remember how heavy this big old head is, right? Such a heavy head, 10 to 12 pounds. So we want to keep it heavy the whole time. We're going to keep the left knee bent for a moment, and we're going to straighten that right leg. Okay, so we've got that right leg straightened, and all we're going to do is we're going to just move the whole hip from the very top all the way, moving back and forth. We call this an internal and an external rotation. You're just sort of checking in on this hip. Another 4 times. Oftentimes when we're not mindful, we'll move from the knee, but because we have this luxury of time, we're watching the self breathe and move from this top of hip. 1 more. Okay, now we're going to add the abdominals. So take the kneecap and the toes straight to the ceiling and walk it out towards the edge of your mat a little bit. So you're not straight in the middle, you're on this little bit to the edge. So your knee and toes are looking up. Open, external rotation, roll it to the side and press your back down. Engage your abdominals and bend that right knee to the armpit. Bring it to the chest. Bring it back to the armpit, keeping the knee bent the whole time, and then anchoring that back on the floor. We're going to return it with the external rotation and then relax. 4 more. Okay, breathing is calm. External rotation, drop the back on the floor, hike that leg up, knee to armpit, and breathe in. Exhale, return it to the floor. Exhale, keep pressing that back on the floor. If your hip is clicking, do a little bit less. Relax. Inhale. Exhale, fire up that belly lock. Bring that externally rotated leg up to chest. Inhale. And exhale, return. Last one, big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And good, very nice. Drop the left knee bent now, so we don't need it. We're going to internally rotate the same leg. Big inhale. Exhale, close the knee to the middle of the mat here. Put the back on the floor and rock that leg up to chest, back over to the left, and return it down with that internal rotation, and then relax. 4 more. Big inhale. Exhale, close it. Take it across the body. Inhale. Push the back down and exhale, return it. 2 more. Inhale. Close your hip, bring it up, push the back on the floor, stabilizing. Inhale. Last one. Push the back down as you bring it up. Inhale and exhale, return. Good, relax. Both knees bent and rest. How heavy is your head? I hope it's heavy. All right, extend the left leg. We're going to do it 4 times. Here we go. Inhale, open that leg. Exhale, push the back on the floor. Bring that knee to elbow. Inhale. And exhale, open that hip and return it with an open hip. And then back to neutral. 4 more or 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, open. Bring it up. Inhale. And return. Back is pressing on the floor. Relax. Inhale. Exhale. Return to neutral. Last one. Big inhale. External rotation. Put that back on the floor. Bring it up. Close it. Inhale. Open and exhale. Down, down, down we go. And neutral. Drop your left knee open, right knee open. And now we're going to go to the other side, internal rotations. Same thing. You're establishing the back, pressing down every time there's exertion. Okay, inhale. Exhale, close the hip. Draw that knee across the body. Inhale. Exhale with the closed hip. Return it. Inhale. Exhale, push the back down, close the hip, drag it across the body. And exhale, return it. Inhale. Close it. Last one. Beautiful. Either take both legs out straight to pause or bring the knees to bend and pause like that. All righty, let's come to bridge pose. Grab the sides of your mat, walk your shoulders in. Have you been stooped over a computer? This is a nice pose to counter some of that. Pressing the feet down, walk your shoulders in. We don't need to go up to our full bridge, so feel free to drop the front of your body slightly into that back body. Imagine that those hips are sitting on a hammock. So you're more relaxed here than back bendy. And we're going to use the weight of our body to really grind those shoulders down. You could even take your head, lift your head up and just move it so you get more extension. As always, we want to keep the natural curve of the neck. So if your neck spine is on the mat, lift your chin a little bit to keep that nice curve. We're talking to the shoulders pressing down. I did that so well that my ponytail thing just broke. 2 more big breaths. Really feel that length. And slowly, 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 slowly coming down and relax. Press your sacrum to the floor, press the lower back to the floor, and come here into happy baby and just rock it out. Three more breaths. If you need to roll to your side to come up, feel free. If it feels safe to pop it right up, pop it right up. And we'll come to an easy, comfortable position here. We're going to end with a little bit of rounds of Nadi Shodhana. We're going to use our right hand here, and we're going to cross it over and breathe in. So we're going to take our right ring finger to the left nostril, breathe in, close both nostrils and exhale. Inhale through the left, close both, exhale right. Inhale right. Close both, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale. 3 more. The next time you exhale out of the right, relax your arms to the lap and just pause. And as we close up here, how would you like to spend the next couple of minutes? Do you want to lie down and prop your legs up? Do you want to sit and meditate? Do you want to roll your forehead on the mat or do another down dog? You decide, okay? Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your palms to touch. As always, may this be of benefit to you. Deep bows and namaste. Have a great rest of your day.